Good morning. The reason why you clicked on this video, let's get into it. Why did I leave Miami after living there for 18 years? Because this happened.
Last year, Florida brought in over 315,000 new residents, a 2% population jump in just a year. Competition is so steep, prices are up, and many are priced out.
I hope that clip was fair use. I'm so confused about fair use, but that clip is from NBC News, and I'll put the original somewhere. I don't know where the card pops up, maybe to the right, but I'll put it up so that you guys can watch that video in its entirety. It's very eye-opening. But during the pandemic, my Florida period got a lot of people, but specifically Miami. And so yeah, that's the reason why I left. A lot more people. It's crowded. I mean, traffic was already horrendous, got worse. Prices went up everywhere with everything. And it wasn't even just about the prices going up. It's about not being able to get any, like, what you need. For example, I could not find an apartment. I had to move, and I could not find an apartment. And I was just like, well, I guess this is it for me. I guess I have to leave. And it was summer. It was last summer. And I actually found a studio apartment for $1,600. Let me just pause for a second and rewind. Back in the day in Miami, I'm talking about like 10 years ago, you used to see a reasonably priced apartment, let's say a 1-bedroom for $1,000. You would be able to go in, speak directly to the landlord after checking it out and say, look, $1,000 is a bit steep. Can we drop the price down to $900? And then they will counter with $950, and then you would shake on it, and that was your apartment. You used to be able to negotiate down the price. Those days are gone. Anyway, so I found a studio for $1,600, not 1-bedroom. I remember when I rented a 2-bedroom condo for $1,200, and this is a studio condo also for $1,600 in Miami Shores. And I called immediately the real estate agent that was listed on Zillow. I messaged the real estate agent. I got no word back. Since it was a condo owned by a private owner, I found out who the owner was through the Miami-Dade property search. I know I'm a little bit of a stalker when it comes to online activity. But anyway, and then I found their contact information, and I called them, left a voicemail, sent a text. I mean, I was really desperate. I mean, it was really hard to find an apartment. So I still got no response. So then I contacted one of my friends who's a real estate agent, and I told her, look, I need this apartment. Help me get it. $1,600 in Miami Shores, which is a very nice neighborhood. It's close to it was walking distance to my congregation, walking distance to the grocery store, Publix. It was just like in my little bubble. I would have just been so happy there. So I just figured, real estate agents, they probably know each other, or they can communicate with each other. I don't know. I just figured she would be able to do it. And she was able to get in contact and find out that the apartment was already rented. I don't even think that apartment was listed for a full 12 hours. And when she told me that, the apartment was still listed as available on Zillow. But after she told me that, then it was updated. So they updated it to let us know that it was rented. So I was just annoyed, to say the least. So I left, and that was a year ago, last summer. And where am I now? I am in St. Pete, Florida. You might remember that a few years ago I mentioned to you in one of my videos. I'll link it up here somewhere. But I mentioned that if I were to ever leave Miami, I would go to St. Petersburg, Florida. Do I still feel the same way? Is it how I remember? do I like living here? I've been here officially since, well, I've been in the Tampa Bay area since October of last year, 2022. And but I officially moved to St. Pete in mid-December of last year. So how do I feel about it? Do I like it? Do I love it? You know, I'm going to make a video about that. So stay tuned for that. But that's it. I just wanted to update you guys on, you know, why I left Miami after living there for 18 years. And that's the reason why. And I feel like it's just only going to get worse. Until next time, guys. See you later.